Right, let's head back to Sue. What have we got, Sue?
More inking and stenciling.
Okay.
Talking of DL cards, actually, I've got one here. Well, actually, it was an A5 card, and I've just sliced a section from the side of it. But I think a DL is an A4 divided into 3.
Is it?
So you cut out 1/3, fold the other 2/3, and that's a DL.
Yeah, it's very popular in America, DL cards.
Yeah,
and it's
nice.
coming over here as well in popularity.
Yeah, well, we used to call them slimline, I think.
Did we?
Tall cards or slimline cards, yeah.
What does DL stand for? We did find this out.
Dimensional long.
Oh, thank you very much, Sue. Well done.
I like things like that.
Do you?
Yeah, like sizes and...
Oh, maybe we could test you in the show. If you think you can test Sue
Steady on
sizes, we don't mean send a picture and she's got to guess the size or anything like that. But terminology, email in. It's studio@thecraftstore.com.
No, I'm not good. Okay, I must have a play with the lettering one now, and I'm choosing a light colour to start with because I'm creating another background. And if you go for a lighter colour first, then it's nice to add your darker tones with whatever stencil or stamping you like on top, and then you can build on that. Although using the oxides, of course, the colour kind of goes over the top of each other anyway, don't they?
Yeah.
Because of the chalky nature of them.
It's nice to make a background, and again, something like this, even if you're using texture paste actually using it with a die cutting machine to emboss, that would look great.
It would, yes, yeah, if you can get that detail.
Yeah, I bet you can, using the right, I mean, experiment with shims, but if you sent that through a die cutting machine, that would make a great embossed card.
Yes,
with a bit of gilding wax or something over the top.
And I do love the fact that you could just ink that smile and cut it out, and you've got a marvellous sentiment or a banner or a tag.
Yeah, because the sentiments you've got, you could mix them all up. You could smile, happy days, laughter.
Yeah, that's
cherish today. So you could have smile and then cherish today.
Yeah, you can make almost a sentence.
Yeah, you could.
Wouldn't you? Yeah. Well, I must confess, actually, I've made some samples and then I've gone and left them at home.
Have you, Sue?
Yes. So I actually found an S, an E and a W the same size from both the sets.
Ah, so you can do
So I used the sew word, for those spools.
I bet I can find an S, a U and an E.
You can make up different words.
Yeah.
S, U and an E, yes.
You've got heart, you could have art. You could have he art.
Or names, you can,
like
it's definitely personalised with names. Yeah, but I will upload those images of the cards that I've done, and my mum's helped me as well. So, thank you, Janet, and sorry that I have left them at home.
Have you left Janet at home as well? Have you left Janet at home as well?
I did ask her if she fancied coming.
Oh, Janet, you should come along one day. We'd love to see you.
Yeah, she should. She'd love that. She would love that. Okay, so I'm going to do a lacy border at the bottom. Again, I'm stamping with the oxide because I want the colour, and just a small section of it along the bottom. And because it's so big, I'm just going to go ahead and use it as it is. I suppose you could have the stamp facing upwards and then place the card down as well on top, whichever way.
That looks nice.
And I don't think it matters if it doesn't quite come out because I'm doing a sort of vintage style.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that it's sort of missed a bit at the bottom, really.
Now we've got 12 minutes left on this hour. This is the final hour for the Darkroom Door. You've not got another hour today, have you, Sue?
No, that's it now. Yeah. And the spools. 12 minutes isn't long.
No, it's not. But don't rush.
I can go faster. Right, the lovely spool stamp. So I'm just going to do sections of this.
Oh, look
at
at that.
It's like ooh. I love it. Draws me in because you kind of see it from a distance and you think, oh, what is that? Is it bottle tops or something? And then it draws you in to sort of have a closer look, doesn't it?
It's really good in that vintage colour.
Yes, yeah.
But it'd be nice to get a little bit, maybe a little bit of colour on the top of the spools, you know, where the little signs are. Almost like Technicolor then. So you've got the vintage vibe of stamping it out and then colouring in some of the labels.
Yeah. So I'm just going to get that handmade word on this stamp and just put that in, because it's kind of a handmade sort of sewing look about it.
What were you doing with the piece of paper then?
I'm just masking the buy.
Ah, right.
Yeah, it's a good idea with this one to cut them perhaps into 3 individual stamps as well. You can obviously do that.
That's a good idea. So just covering up the bit you don't want to ink and then inking the rest.
Oh, what else should we do?
What else have you got?
Oh, I quite like this starburst from the cupcake.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Because that kind of reminds me of an embroidery stitch.
Oh, like a,
do you know what I mean?
Like a French knot?
That sort of thing, yes. Yeah. So I'm just going to take that.
Yeah, that works. Nice in the pink as well.
Yeah, just to girly it up a bit. Let's put one down there and another one in there. It's just having a look at them stamps and just seeing other sort of detail and other marks in them, I think.
Yeah.
And then we'll add a flower as well. We'll go for this one.
The stencil that you're using at the moment, well, we've got some masks and stencils, so I don't know whether you can actually turn the camera to me, only because there's quite a bit to carry in, because you've got the stencils themselves. This is almost like a twofer, because you're doubling up. With the stencil, you've got the open images that you can see here, and then you also have the masked images as well. So they come out. So you've got those, and you've got the same in the taller flowers, but it's not just those. You also get the same images, the same system. As you can see here, this will just pull out, and they'll pull out as well. You've got them in the smaller. I think this is a terrific set. I really, really do. 984581 is your item number, and I've got a great sample. This is the one that Sue made and created in the earlier show using this particular set. Again, I think it's great value for money, because not only do you get the stencils like that, but you also get the masks as well. So it's a terrific deal. Do consider this. £18.99. 984581 is your item number. Let's head back to Sue.
Okay, what I've done with this one, I've deeply inked the flower as it is, and I've just pushed it up and used the top section just to extend the flower, and did a lighter inking on the top there. So that's pretty much my background made. So let's get rid of that bit of ink there, and then I can put it on my card blank. That's it. And then I'm going to create a caption from the spare piece that I cut off. Let's put that to one side and bring that piece in, and have the happy birthday stamp. I do like the different fonts that they have on these ones. And we'll go in again with the same colour, the vintage photo.
Yep.
And also I'm going to do 2 colours, the aged mahogany as well. Do them both. Again, just to make sure that comes out.
Okay.
And then what I'm going to do is to cut this out into a banner shape, and just go round the edge with another piece.
Now, time-wise on the show, just to give you a time check, we've got 7 minutes, Sue.
Ooh, ooh.
Do you have another demo for us?
I do, I do.
Ooh.
Here's the banner here.
Yep.
And I've put foam pads on the back.
Okay.
And I'm just going to place it on the top and slightly overhang it, just to make it look a bit interesting.
Oh, now that is
maybe
lovely.
there.
Yeah.
And there we have it.
Terrific. Right.